How you can start working long hours without getting tired. So the other day I got a question, and it was, how do I work a lot of hours without feeling tired, right? I can only seem to put in a few hours per day before I run out of energy. And this was an interesting question because this is something that I struggled with for a long time as well, where I really couldn't put in a ton of time on work, guys. Like, it would be like 1 hour, 2 hours a day, and I would feel like that was really the bulk of it. And what I learned was that building up that kind of mental discipline to continue working for long periods of time, well, that's a skill that's really no different than like working out or physical fitness, because it is a muscle that you need to build up, just in the same way that you would, build up your chest or build up your back, right? You have to work that muscle and develop it and make it stronger. So when you want to start to learn how to work long hours for whatever reason, right? Maybe you want to start your business, you have an existing job, you're trying to juggle a lot of different things, which I know a lot of high achievers do, right? They want to always be doing more, doing different things, and constantly expanding what they're doing, just because, well, that's what we enjoy. So first you got to start somewhere. So if you start out and you work, you try to put in a 12-hour day right off the bat, and you've never worked more than 4 hours, well, chances are you're not going to be able to really do it very effectively. And one, you're going to probably end up burning yourself out after a day or two. So what I would suggest doing is first starting by maybe putting in 1 or 2 hours of very focused work. Make it a point to get completely focused during that time. And when I say completely focused, I'm talking about removing your distractions, going into a quiet place, putting your phone on airplane mode, closing out all your browsers on your computer that you're not currently using, and actually really make it a point to put in like 1 or 2 hours of solid, consistent work towards your whatever you're looking to do or build. And once you do that a couple days in a row, you're going to start to build up that, mental toughness to be able to continue pushing longer. And the thing about mental toughness, mental discipline, it's a skill much like anything else. You're not going to just be born with an insane amount of mental discipline to do things that are hard all day long, right? You have to build up to it. And that's something that took me a little bit to learn as well, because, you see online people are talking about how they work all these crazy hours, and even if they actually are, right? For me, like, I love to work. I work at least 12 hours pretty much every single day. And I mean, that includes everything I do, right? That includes all the really personal development type stuff I do, plus obviously business and everything like that. But, it took me a while to build up to that, where now it's easy to work that, you don't even feel like you're working. So that's something to keep in mind, guys. If you're new to starting to work hard, just keep in mind you do have to build up to it, but you can do it, pretty quickly. Within definitely a couple of weeks, you should be pretty good at working hard, right? You should be able to start putting in longer hours. And another thing to know is, to work hard and work long hours, you do need to focus on your recovery, your sleep, and also you really should have a proper diet and fitness regimen, because when you're in shape, when you're in good physical conditioning, you're just naturally going to be able to work longer. You're not going to get as tired as easy. You're going to have more endurance. So those are some benefits and key things as well that are worth mentioning. Where if you're unhealthy, right, you're just stuffing your face with cheeseburgers, drinking beers, eating pizza, not sleeping very well, doing all these bad habits, well, you're not going to feel well rested, and chances are you're not going to have that, discipline and be able to stay focused long enough to put in the long hours that it does take to, do anything that you want, right? Because at the end of the day, time is a big factor when it comes to achieving your goals. So guys, that's what I wanted to share with you. I got this question the other day. Let me know what you think. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's grow this channel up bigger. Also, let's make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And lastly, I have a free community. This is a community of like-minded people who are committed to getting better. When you join this community, in the description below, you also gain access to my free self-mastery blueprint. This is a program that I've outlined, which essentially details the key areas of my life that I focus on so that I can create massive stability and make consistent progress towards my goals. Guys, I look forward to seeing you next video.